All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good evening, good evening, good morning, good evening, good night, good weekend. Hi, everybody. It is Hugo Quintanilla, your local realtor, Hugo, here with another mental health check in. Today, we're going to be talking about conquering your fears, top 10 tips to live fearlessly. Maybe not even top 10, it's just 10 tips to live fearlessly. Um, and really, fear can overcome any one of us. You don't have to be um, the most popular person or the one that gets picked on. Fear is something that is part of the human condition. So, the earlier and the quicker that we can identify our fears, grow from them, and expand, it really does become a better way to not only understand ourselves but self actualize faster. So, in the pursuit of happiness, these tips are just meant to give you a place to start on your journey of overcoming your fears and really learning how to develop the grit that you need to persevere through any situation. I'm not saying that I'm an expert in any of this, but one of the best things that I've ever learned growing up was just counting off one, two, three, and then doing it. If you give yourself too much more time to think, you're not going to do it. And thought in itself, the act of planning can be procrastinating. So, really, the best resolution for inaction is action. And sometimes you just got to do it, like Nike says. So, speaking about just doing it, let's go ahead and get started. Number one, identify your fear. Understanding what you're afraid of is the first step. Write down your fears and be specific. For example, instead of saying, I'm scared of buying a house, say, I'm scared of financial commitments of buying a house. Number two, educate yourself. Knowledge is power. If you're scared about something like the home buying process, learn as much as you can about it. This reduces the fear of the unknown. Number three, start small. Take baby steps. If public speaking terrifies you, start by speaking up in small groups. Gradually work your way up to larger audiences. It's kind of like going to the gym. You start small. You don't expect to be lifting 300 pounds your first day. There's just no way. So you develop these skills in baby steps. Number four, practice mindfulness. Stay in the present moment. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can help calm your mind and reduce anxiety. Number five, visualize success. Imagine yourself succeeding in whatever you're scared of. Visualization can help build confidence and reduce fear. It's actually one of the cornerstones of the law of attraction and manifestation. If you believe in those teachings, visualization and connecting your emotions to the image is one of the easiest ways that humans bring about their best lives. Number six, seek support. Talk to friends, family, or mentors. Sometimes sharing your fears can make them seem less daunting. Number seven, face your fears. Confront your fears head on. If you're scared of heights, try visiting tall buildings or going on a zip line. Facing your fears can diminish their power over you. Now, I will say, and maybe this comes from a fear of my own, take that with a grain of salt. I don't want any of you starting to like pull oh my goodness. He used to take great photographs. Um, I cannot remember his name. Oh my goodness. That's going to haunt me. Super great photographer that came out of the crypto Web3 boom. He took pictures of skylines and rooftops and bridges in New York from unauthorized points of view. Um, oh goodness! If anybody knows in the chat, super popular in the Web3 space. Did a whole campaign, and unfortunately, it was a very tragic story from the last that I heard, but truly a wonderful photographer and artist. I will see if I can maybe share some of his work on Instagram for those that are following over there. Oh, also, do not forget that we are still having Followers Fridays on Instagram. So we're still going through you guys and approving some of you and not allowing a lot of you. Where were we? 8. Learn from others. Read stories about people who have overcome similar fears. This can be incredibly inspiring and provide practical tips. Number 9. Celebrate small wins. Uh, Acknowledge your progress. Celebrating even the smallest achievements can boost your confidence and encourage you to keep going. Number 10, keep a positive mindset. Stay positive and remind yourself of past successes. Positive thinking can help you push through any fear and take on new challenges. So, don't let fear get in the way of your highest and best self. It really is not real. It's all in your head. Now, there are innate fears, like instinctual fears like fire and water and death and things like that. Let's not be the internet. You guys are so annoying. I know how you guys are. So let's not go down that rabbit hole. We're talking about fears that are preventing you from self-actualizing in your career, in your day-to-day, in your relationships. So really not the biggest deal, but something to think about if you are consciously working on a fear yourself right now and find yourself maybe in an obstacle or in a position that you haven't found yourself in. So to recap for anyone that was joining us today, we are talking about conquering your fears, 10 tips to live fearlessly. Number 1 was identify your fear. Number 2, educate yourself. Number 3, start small. Number 4, practice mindfulness. Number 5, visualize success. Number 6, seek support. Number 7, face your fears. Number 8, learn from others. Number 9, celebrate small wins. And number 10, keep a positive mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always my pleasure to speak with you guys. You guys are the best. I don't even know who's watching today, but thank you. And I really do hope that you have a great evening. Enjoy it. I will see you all on Monday with an actual real live, but I'll be back here tomorrow with probably a couple of pre-recorded videos to show you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you all later. Take care. Have a great night.